natural spring water is a water for every occasion on the field of sports, at your workplace. Just open the bottle and savor the pure, refreshing taste. Holy Natural Spring Water is produced in Mama Can St. Andrews and is available in all sizes nationwide. To order, telephone 444-7654 or 533-7654. Holy Natural Spring Water, Grenada's purest bottled water.
Keep the refrigerator closed when there is a power outage and limit the amount of times you open the refrigerator. This can help to keep the temperature down and keep food safe for a few days. A message from the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council.
The Ministry of Climate Resilience, the Environment and Renewable Energy, in collaboration with the NAP Global Network and the GCRUISE Project, presents Everyone in Action for Climate Change Adaptation, a series of community meetings on climate change adaptation and resilience. Here are the dates to remember. Starting at 5 p.m., Monday 9th September, Mount Craven Community Center, St. Patrick. Wednesday 11th September, Granville Secondary School, St. Andrew. Thursday 12th September, St. John Anglican School, Guave for St. John and St. Mark. Monday 16th September, The Canal, St. David. Tuesday 17th September, Boca Secondary School, St. George. And on Friday 20th September at 10 a.m., we'll be in Carriacou at the Mermaid Hotel. Let's talk climate change. Let's talk adaptation. Let's talk resilience. See you there.
Bank on a bright future with Co-op Bank as we celebrate more than 50 years of partnership with Grenadians. Fund your summer plans with a new Visa credit card and get 5,000 bonus reward points on approval. Or you can get discounted interest rates with financing of up to $50,000 unsecured. With Co-op Bank, you have a future you can bank on. Apply today. Special terms and conditions apply.
Welcome home.
The hurricane season happens every year. We at Grenlec are always conscious of how we maintain our system, always be mindful of how we can have it ready to withstand hurricanes. That's why we have a continuous improvement mindset for our system, continuously maintaining our system, what we refer to in this industry as hardening our system. However, in January, we go through our hurricane manual. We review that with all of our staff members, so each of us know what is our response, what are our roles in terms of preparing for the hurricane season, that's prior to the hurricane season, during the hurricane, and even after the passage of a hurricane. So we know what our response and roles would be. We continuously maintain our systems throughout the year. Vegetation management in terms of tree trimming, tree cutting. We do appeal to our customers, landowners, that if they have trees that are growing close to our power lines, to allow us to cut them, to have a look at them, so we can prevent these unnecessary outages during this time. So for this hurricane season, we urge all of our customers, all of the Grenadian public, to be prepared, to be ready, so that you can have the right response should we have a hurricane this season.
Grenlink, energizing our Grenada.
This is the MTV Evening News for Thursday, 12 September 2024. The news headlines comes to you in association with Codes Grenada Limited. In the headlines, Minister calls for increased awareness and support for the mentally ill. Opposition MP attends roundtable on human rights. St. Andrew woman wins over $600,000 in Blast Gaming. And in sports, new feature for Star Malt Secondary School's football tournament. The details when we come back.
The first segment of MTV Evening News is brought to you in association with Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous, with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Good evening. With the news in detail, I am Troy Gill. In the span of just 1 month, the bodies of 2 individuals above the age of 60 with mental health challenges have been discovered under tragic circumstances, raising concerns about the support system for individuals facing such issues. More in this report.
The partially decomposed bodies of 2 elderly individuals with mental health challenges have been found in recent weeks, highlighting the urgent need for improved community support. On August 27th, a 63-year-old male was discovered in Ladique, St. Andrew, and a similar case emerged recently with the body of a female found in Mango Willis, St. George. In response to these unfortunate events, Minister of Mental Health Honorable Delma Thomas has called for increased public awareness and support. In a recent interview with MTV News, she expressed her condolences to the families of the deceased and emphasized the critical role of community vigilance.
I must say that this tragic event is deeply sorrowful, and our thoughts are with the affected families during this difficult time. We must acknowledge that as family, it's always difficult when you have relatives suffering from mental challenges because of stigma, because of discrimination, and even the illness itself. It creates an avenue where families sometimes do not even want to react. And so I empathize with families who have to deal with relatives who are mentally ill.
Minister Thomas urged both family members, friends and neighbors to report any unusual or erratic behaviors so the necessary interventions can be conducted in a timely manner and to prevent any unfortunate loss of life.
all wind down to the particular situation, because if the individual is living alone, then it will be difficult. But we call on the community, because community members will know, to whether or not how long they saw this person or so. We urge the community to be vigilant and look out for one another. And so that's for people who are living alone. But if you are living with relatives, we urge families to report any incident of any missing person, so that it can be dealt with urgency instead of waiting until late. And then we end up with issues where we no longer can act.
She further encouraged family members to ensure that individuals faced with mental health challenges are compliant with their medication and receive appropriate mental care. This is Terrell Hood for MTV News.
A prominent Grenadian political figure has used an international platform to urge renewed efforts to lift the embargo on Cuba and to include countries affected by natural disasters in human rights discussions. More details in this report.
The first China, Latin America and Caribbean states roundtable on human rights kick-started off in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil on Tuesday, September 10th. More than 120 senior officials, scholars, experts, and representatives from social organizations and think tanks from China and LAC nations gathered to discuss the choice of path to realizing human rights. MP and former Foreign Affairs Minister of Grenada, Honorable Peter David, was also in attendance. When highlighting key issues affecting Grenada and the Caribbean region during his inaugural address, David criticized the U.S. embargo on Cuba, calling it a violation of human rights.
In our own Caribbean region, human rights must also consider the more than 60-year embargo against Cuba and its people, which has brought untold devastation to the Cuban economy and continues to pose immense difficulties for the Cuban people. The sanctions placed on Venezuela have forced millions to flee their homeland and are wreaking havoc on the economic livelihoods of those who remain.
David also believes that when considering human rights, it is important to account for the impact of natural disasters on lives and livelihoods in the Caribbean, as was demonstrated by Hurricane Beryl in July.
The natural disasters heaped on our region by climate change must also be included in the definition of international human rights. In just a few hours, 110% or more of GDP can be wiped out, as happened in Grenada during Hurricane Ivan in 2004, and was repeated recently in Grenada's island wards during the passage of Hurricane Beryl on July 1st, 2024.
He highlighted the ongoing partnership with China and their joint commitment to advancing human rights in the region.
As a member of parliament in Grenada, I am pleased to convey the progress and aspirations that define our regional and bilateral partnership with China. This bond exemplifies a shared vision for a more just and equitable world. Our joint efforts have laid a solid foundation for progress and the development of all our citizens.
According to reports, this is the first time that China and LAC have organized a seminar of this level on human rights. For MTV News, Kayla Flavany.
In a display of generosity, the United States Agency for International Development, or USAID, Youth Resilience, Inclusion and Empowerment program recently extended vital support by distributing care packages to families and individuals who were displaced following the devastation caused by Hurricane Beryl. More in this report.
The distribution of 105 care packages aimed at addressing the immediate needs of persons severely affected by Hurricane Beryl. The initiative was coordinated by participants of the Ignite Learning Business by Doing Business in Grenada project alongside the Youth Resilience, Inclusion and Empowerment Program's local staff, and received additional support from Francis Herrera, Principal Officer at the U.S. Embassy in Grenada.
Those care packages were coordinated with the assistance of participants from the Ignite Learning Business by Doing Business in Grenada project and local YRIE staff. I am proud to acknowledge the invaluable support provided by our local partners, and I extend my heartfelt gratitude to them for their dedication and hard work, ensuring that our displaced residents, now living in care homes, temporary host apartments, and state-sponsored rental homes, receive the support they need.
Each package contained essential items, including food, hygiene products, and other necessities, designed to support the displaced families during this challenging period. Beneficiaries were identified and recommended by the National Disaster Management Agency through the Ministry of Social Development. Herrera stated that the care packages were delivered to relocated residents residing in care homes, temporary host apartments, and state-sponsored rental homes.
I am currently in Carriacou and will be traveling to Petite Martinique tomorrow to hand over additional donations, including school supplies, sports equipment, and toys and books. These items have been generously collected through a collaborative effort with the U.S. Embassy and St. George's University. Our ongoing efforts reflect a deep commitment to supporting those in need and responding effectively to emergencies. Thank you for your attention and support as we continue to assist our communities during these challenging times.
Launched in Grenada in March 2023, Youth Resilience, Inclusion and Empowerment Program collaborates with both government and non-government partners to enhance social services for youth and their families. For MTV News, Kayla Flavany.
After participating in a regional expo, a local agro-processor sees increased opportunities for showcasing local products on a broader platform through enhanced regional collaboration. More in this report.
As Grenada and Guyana makes significant steps to foster collaboration and integration between the two nations, there is the expectation for positive outcomes that will emerge from discussions held and events participated in. This is the belief of Head of Agro-Tourism Grenada, Tricia Simon, who recently participated in the Pure Grenada Trade and Investment Mission in Guyana, organized by the Grenada Tourism Authority last month. The expo showcased Grenada's unique products and services, aiming to create opportunities for new partnerships and foster relationships that will drive future growth.
We were able to showcase our products. So as I said before, we have a host of products. We were able to showcase what is it that Grenada has to offer to Guyana, as well as there was a big focus on tourism. So you know, different places that you could visit in Grenada, the sceneries, the fauna, the people. And so we had, in terms of agro-tourism, we had businesses such as Montparnassus Plantation there. We had the Tower Estate there. So these two businesses were able to really showcase, and it was so funny that it was more from an agro-tourism perspective, what it is we offer. And I mean, there was lots of other businesses that were there as well. But it was a fantastic experience. Met quite a lot of people in industry, lots of different industries, diverse industries, as well as the media, as well as members of the public.
Speaking of her experience during the expo, she spoke of the high demand for Grenada's nutmeg.
I think it's important to highlight the smaller producers, because usually you'll have the big ones. I think what I heard was that people wanted the nutmeg. There was one of the companies, Treaties, and she makes a nutmeg propane. And so a lady from CARICOM, she said, "Oh, my ankle's hurting me." She's like, "Can I have the nutmeg?" I'm like, "We don't have anything to give away or sell. It's samples." She came back and back and back. Like, "Okay, just take it." So she ended up taking the nutmeg. So I think this really speaks to the fact that right here, we've had Beryl. We know that. I mean, Montparnassus Plantation, we've been lucky because we're kind of lower middle of the island, that we haven't had any damage except maybe a few cocoa trees at the bottom. And even here, we need a lot of assistance in terms of being able to harvest our nutmeg, to plant our nutmeg and cocoa, because we're a cocoa and nutmeg plantation. So I really hope that on a go-forward basis, every Grenadian should have at least one nutmeg, one cocoa, one spice tree, as best as possible within your on your property line. Because the reason is that we are known as the Isle of Spice. That is an important moniker, and we don't want to lose it.
The Grenada Agro-Tourism booth at the expo featured products from over 20 agro-processors, helping to provide visibility for the wide variety of Grenadian products. The weekly direct flight between Guyana and Grenada to begin this month via Inter-Caribbean Airways is anticipated to boost agro-processing in Grenada as trade relations are expected to deepen between the two countries. For MTV News, I am Lichelle Murray.
It was a joyous moment for St. Andrew resident Gloria Mitchell as she collected her winnings as the third Blast Mystery Progressive Jackpot winner. She was presented with a check worth $632,158.88 on Wednesday at Shaka's Gaming Lounge, the same outlet where she won.
Our new Blast Mystery Bonus Round offers players an exhilarating chance to win exciting prizes ranging from $500 to $5,000 EC dollars, including the jackpot of the Blast Mystery Progressive. This current winning will be our second winner from the big parish of St. Andrew. To date, Blast Gaming has awarded over $1 million from the progressive payout over the past 3 months. Ms. Mitchell, we are delighted that you have been a part of our journey and we on your journey as you provided an unforgettable gaming experience. Welcome to our Blast Mystery Progressive Circle.
Mitchell, the second winner from St. Andrew, won the biggest jackpot to date on September 3rd at Shaka's Gaming Lounge in Subi's St. Andrew.
I'm still in shock, but I'm not showing it. I'm just pretending to be calm, cool, and collected. Anyway, I just want to say thank you to Blast. I want to say thank you to everyone who is here to celebrate with me. And I feel so blessed. You know, I feel so blessed. I have to give God the glory. Thank you, Jesus. I have to give God the glory. In everything, you put God first. And He will surely deliver.
That's the first segment of the news. More news when we come back.
The first segment of MTV Evening News was brought to you in association with Nexa Credit Union. With you wherever your road leads.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
If you don't add multi-X to your Playway bets, then you're definitely missing out on bigger winnings. The NLA has added 7X to the multi-X draws. Imagine playing your favorite Playway number or symbol for $10 with multi-X added. Then, wow! 7X is drawn. You win bigger. Not just $240, but $240 multiplied by 7. Whoa! That's $1,680. 7X added for a limited time only. Add multi-X to your Playway bets every day, 3 times per day, Monday to Saturday, for chances to win bigger. Not only free plays or winnings multiplied by 3 or 5, but winnings multiplied by 7 too. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, make your dreams come true.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on LaCour Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island. Private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment as you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest. Visit or call LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, so no. Fully 1 week. Nah. Telling you. Yeah, them massive dragon. Hello. You see that? About 10 that them man make a order, man. Me a 38, man. But you man 92. Yeah. Yeah. You the number one run, man. That is it. No, what? Nice. Yeah. Number one. Ah, yeah, me too, man.
Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Classcoat, the number one rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Where are you come out? Where are you from? I was leave free promotion, it is on budget. Somebody send out the warning.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win. Free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicle insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for 1 whole year. And every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Carib Breweries, Coop Bag, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
Grenada, get ready. A new season of the Grenlag Debates is coming. Informative, impromptu, bright young minds sparking powerful ideas. Tune in.
Grenada, come get your money! We know it's been a while, and now we're back! Because on Sunday, October 6th, Megaforce Promotion says all roads leads to Monroe Plainfield for the most exciting bingo game ever! Box of money! We're talking 20 bingo games and $100,000 in a box! You decide your winnings! This is gonna be pure fun and excitement! So get your tickets now! $60 for one or $100 for two! Grenada! Get ready for $100,000 in cash as Megaforce Promotion presents Box of Money! Sunday, October 6th at Monroe Plainfield. You just gotta be there!
After a disaster or emergency, packing foods in clusters in the freezer helps to keep them cold for longer periods of time. A message from the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council.
Blast Gaming presents its biggest job whatever. Blast Mystery Progressive. I'm so excited. I can't hide it. In your blast jackpot rising. And I like it. It going up and up and up and up and up. Blast up and up and up and up and up and up.
Play selected games to win in the Blast Mystery Progressive. Pick until you match 3 gems and win one of the 5 cash jackpots. Or you can blast up with the Mystery Progressive jackpot.
It's going up and up and up and up and up. Blast up and up and up. Blast Gaming.
The second segment of the MTV Evening News is brought to you in association with Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Ride in style with an easy ride loan from Ariza. Enjoy the comfort and convenience of your own vehicle for work or play. You've got places to go, and we're gonna help you get there. Easy. Enjoy competitive interest rates, specials on insurance, and offers from auto dealers. Ariza also has great offers on electric and fuel-efficient used and new vehicles. Apply for an easy ride loan from Ariza and drive away in style.
Welcome back. Opposition Senator Norland Cox has condemned what he believes is the absence of a plan or structured approach to ongoing recovery efforts in Carriacou and Petite Martinique post-Hurricane Beryl. Speaking on MTV's Community Forum on Wednesday night, Cox stressed the importance of a plan in the rebuilding process, stating that he is hoping to see more direct support for housing on the sister isles.
I'm not saying that they're going to get everything correct. That is impossible. But there are some things that should not have happened, and there's some things that there is no reason for it to happen. And so it's within that context, I say there's a clear missed opportunity. Monday you had rains and persons are struggling. Persons are struggling. So I would love to see some dedicated efforts towards direct support for people with their houses.
Senator Cox reiterates that housing remains the most important issue on the Sister Isles following the passage of Hurricane Beryl on July 1st. He says this is even more pressing considering persons' inability to store water without proper housing or catchment systems.
My call is for, I thought there was a clear opportunity for government to move quickly to provide much support as possible for persons to get their roofs back up. If you give them materials and they supply the labor and you have persons to supervise, or they get the materials and you say, look, we're going to send workmen to help you get it back up. Within the context of being able to help them in terms of rainwater harvesting during this rainy season, so that when the dry season comes, it's not going to be a difficult situation. Persons don't have water currently because they don't have a catchment.
Staff and students at the St. Mark's Secondary School were beaming with excitement on Tuesday as they proudly celebrated 40 years as a learning institution. The school opened its doors on September 10th, 1984. Kayla Flavini has this report.
Students and staff at the St. Mark's Secondary School celebrated under the theme, raising the educational bar with prayer, teamwork, and dedication. On Tuesday, there was a general assembly for students and teachers, followed by a balloon dispersal to mark the anniversary and to commemorate educators who selflessly served the institution. The St. Mark's Secondary School is one of the youngest secondary schools on the island and the only secondary school in the parish of St. Mark. Principal Caris Gans expressed her excitement on reaching this milestone.
When the school moved from a junior secondary school into a secondary school, there was a transition period, and some of these individuals moved from the junior sec, so they would have started at the junior sec and moved into the secondary institution. Some of the key founding members would have been Salim Narain, Judith Williams, Miss Ova Alexander, Mr. Bartholomew Grant, Mrs. Gemma Wilson, Mr. Norrie Wilson, and Mrs. Maudlin Ferguson. And on that particular day, we had our General Assembly. We had our students outside, and we took that moment to just reminisce and speak about how far our school has come, the achievements, how our school started, because our school would have started with 86 students, that is secondary institution, and 13 teachers. And when we proudly sang our school song, at the end of that, we would have released 40 balloons in our school's colors to mark the occasion. And in addition to that, we also wanted to recognize our educators who contributed so significantly to our institution who would have passed. And we did that by teachers popping white balloons as a form of saying goodbye. We're indeed appreciative of all your service.
In a telephone interview with MTV News on Thursday, she stated that the school has remained resilient and maintained its stature.
One of the things that we offer at St. Mark's Secondary is a caring environment. I see my teachers on a yearly basis work extra hard to cater to the needs of the children who come to us. In a lot of instances, we have children coming to us with a lot of learning challenges. And we always take our children as we get them and we work well with them. So my teachers go above the call of duty. We're not perfect people. We go above the call of duty to ensure that we give our children the very best. And one of the things that I always remind them of is the fact that they need to speak life into children. And regardless of where our children come from, their backgrounds, etc., when they come to us, we know that it's an opportunity for them to do different, to change the trajectory of their lives, and not just their lives, but to affect positively the lives of their family members as well. And I want my students to always remember to believe in themselves and that they are capable. And I've been saying that for the entire year.
Digance reminisces on the school's many accomplishments.
Dominance in football, both in the junior and secondary division. So we were champions for many, many, many years. Another thing that the school boasts about is the fact that we are a technically strong school and we continue to obtain 100% passes in most, if not all, of our technical areas at the CSEC level. We have numerous top performers. When we would have had situations where we had the top performer being named as CXC performer, who were the recipients of the La Grenade Award in terms of football, netball, and cricket. One of the things that we can boast of now is the fact that we feel as though we are a very inclusive institution because we cater to students with varying disabilities. We make numerous accommodations to ensure that they feel a part of our institution. We offer comprehensive curriculum, so we're not just technical based. We have science, we have general science, we have visual arts, and in addition to that, we are the district science fair winners. We've been given the title of the best orator. We have significant community outreach program led by the uniform groups. So much to mention.
The St. Mark's Secondary School is home to 37 staff members and 416 students. For MTV News, Kayla Flavany.
Permanent Secretary within the Ministry of Social and Community Development, Naomi Jeremiah, has been providing an update on the assistance given to the ministry following the passage of Hurricane Beryl. P.S. Jeremiah stated that they have benefited from grant funding from various international and local organizations.
Initially, we got $220,500 from World Food Program. Later on, we get another $264,000 and another $51,000, respectively. These was paid directly to our most vulnerable population, which is under the SEED, the Support for Education Program. We had started the payments, the cash transfer in Carriacou and Petit Martinique. Then we move on to St. Patrick. And now, in the coming weeks, we will move to St. John's and St. Max to provide us the needed support as needed. Now, we also would like to note that there was distribution of hygiene kits, clothing, food items by various organizations, UNICEF, UNFPA, UN Women, and UFP, World Food Program.
Added to this, the Caribbean Development Bank, with support from the Canadian Caribbean Adaptation Fund, provided US $200,000 to aid with hurricane relief efforts. The ministry also relocated 51 elderlies and 30 families from the Sister Isles to mainland Grenada. She further stated that the ministry has partnered with UNICEF to support the early childhood units in the Sister Isles of Carriacou and Petit Martinique, which were severely impacted by Hurricane Beryl.
The ministry has secured a grant of $8,000, which is approximately 21,360 EC dollars, to expand the unit's reach and impact to benefit a greater number of children in need of essential care and support. The ministry procured age-appropriate educational materials such as posters, early childhood development kit, activity books, among others. This initiative primarily benefits children enrolled in private child care centers, home-based care arrangements. The sole government-operated centers, which sustain minimal damage, will continue to provide care for children.
Stay with us. Regional highlights are up next.
The second segment of MTV Evening News was brought to you in association with Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Ride in style with an easy ride loan from Ariza. Enjoy the comfort and convenience of your own vehicle for work or play. You've got places to go, and we're gonna help you get there. Easy. Enjoy competitive interest rates, specials on insurance, and offers from auto dealers. Ariza also has great offers on electric and fuel-efficient used and new vehicles. Apply for an easy ride loan from Ariza and drive away in style.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians! From wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot-type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, up, up several notches. But the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicle insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for one whole year. And every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Caribberies, Guap Bag, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
Grenada, come get your money! We know it's been a while, and now we're back! Because on Sunday, October 6th, Megaforce Promotion says all roads leads to Monroe Plainfield for the most exciting bingo game ever! Box of money! We're talking 20 bingo games and $100,000 in a box! You decide your winnings! This is gonna be pure fun and excitement! So get your tickets now! $60 for one or $100 for two! Grenada! Get ready for $100,000 in cash as Megaforce Promotion presents Box of Money! Sunday, October 6th at Monroe Plainfield. You just gotta be there!
Vegetables like pumpkin, butternut squash, cabbage, beets, onions, garlic, dried spices, fruit sauces, citrus fruits, yam, and tanya can be stored in a cool, dry place before an emergency event, and cassava can be left in the ground until ready to be used. These foods may last for some time after the event and can be paired with canned foods to make meals with a higher nutritional content. A message from the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council.
Residents of St. Patrick, are you ready to take action in the fight against climate change? The Ministry of Climate Resilience, the Environment and Renewable Energy, in collaboration with the NAP Global Network and the G-Cruise Project, presents Everyone in Action for Climate Change Adaptation, a series of community meetings on climate change adaptation and resilience. You are invited to come out to the St. Patrick Anglican Primary School on Wednesday, 18 September starting at 5 p.m. with an exhibition and from 6 p.m. with the official start of the meeting. Transportation will be provided. Let's hear about the changes in your environment and the methods you use to adapt. Let's talk climate change. Let's talk adaptation. Let's talk resilience. See you there.
Blast Gaming presents its biggest job whatever. Blast Mystery Progressive. I'm so excited. I can't hide it. The new Blast Jackpot rising. And I like it. It going up and up and up and up and up. Blast up and up and up and up and up and up.
Play selected games to win in the Blast Mystery Progressive. Pick until you match 3 gems and win one of the 5 cash jackpots. Or you can blast up with the Mystery Progressive jackpot.
It going up and up and up and up and up. Blast up and up and up. Blast Gaming.
GRENDEC Community Partnership Initiative.
This workshop was not just informative, educational. We had the opportunity to meet persons from other NGOs, which is important because it builds your network.
The workshop exceeded my expectations, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity to learn those things.
Absolutely. I was happy that they were able to guide us as to what are other groups and organizations that we can look to provide funding for the things that we do.
GRENDEC, energizing our community.
This evening's regional roundup.
And now with the regional roundup, I'm Kishan Thomas. Over in Trinidad, the Occupational Safety and Health Authority and Agency has been accused of a double-barreled attack on the Paria Fuel Trading Company and 2 of its senior employees in its prosecution arising out of the 2022 diving tragedy. Paria's lead attorney Gilbert Peterson SC made the accusation after his client's Paria's general manager Mustaq Mohammed, terminal operations manager Colin Piper, and the company itself pleaded not guilty to 9 of the 15 charges against them. Magistrate Alicia Shankar read out the 15 charges to Paria's Mohammed and Piper and Land and Marine and Construction Services LMCS Director Kazim Ali Sr. on September 11th. On February 25th, 2022, Ali Jr. and 4 other LMCS divers, Rishi Nagasa, Fazil Kuban, Yusuf Henry, and Christopher Budram, were repairing a 30-inch pipeline at Paria's Pointe-à-Pitre facility when they were sucked into it. Only Budram managed to get out alive. LMCS was contracted by Paria to repair the pipeline. Over in Tobago, the decomposing bodies of Sarah Smith, 33, and her 2 young children, a son named Genuine and a daughter, Phoenix, were discovered in a decommissioned tank owned by the Water and Sewage Authority WASA in Palatine, Tobago on Wednesday. Smith, who owned a small shop not too far from where she and her children were found, was reported missing by her mother on September 2nd. Members of the Hunter Search and Rescue Team, led by Captain Valance Rambarat, were among the search party that made the heartbreaking discovery. WASA assured that the incident has in no way compromised the quality of the water provided, since the storage tank and facility have been decommissioned for more than 3 years. The authorities said while landscaping works and maintenance are routinely done, checks on the tank are no longer carried out due to its decommissioned status. A St. Croix woman has been arrested on multiple charges related to the financial exploitation of an elderly man. Eva Ramon, 59, surrendered herself to authorities on September 9th at the Wilbur H. Francis Command Police Station in the U.S. Virgin Islands. She faces charges of financial exploitation of an elderly person or dependent adult, obtaining money by pretense, and grand larceny. The arrest comes as the culmination of an investigation that began on February 7, 2023, when detectives from the Economic Crimes Unit initiated a probe into Ramon's activities. Their investigation revealed a complex web of financial manipulation and fraud allegedly perpetrated by Ramon against an elderly man for whom she held power of attorney. According to the police's findings, Rahman knowingly took out a loan of $275,000 from a local moneylender to pay off her mortgage, which was in foreclosure. And that's the regional roundup. I am Kishon Thomas.
You're watching the MTV Evening News. Sports is up next.
If you don't add multi-X to your Playway bet, then you're definitely missing out on bigger winnings. The NLA has added 7X to the multi-X draws. Imagine playing your favorite Playway number or symbol for $10 with multi-X added. Then, wow! 7X is drawn. You win bigger. Not just $240, but $240 multiplied by 7. Whoa! That's $1,680. 7X added for a limited time only. Add multi-X to your Playway bets every day, 3 times per day, Monday to Saturday, for chances to win bigger. Not only free plays or winnings multiplied by 3 or 5, but winnings multiplied by 7 too. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Grenada, get ready. A new season of the Grenleg Debates is coming. Informative, impromptu, bright young minds sparking powerful ideas. Tune in.
The Ministry of Climate Resilience, the Environment and Renewable Energy, in collaboration with the NAP Global Network and the GCRUISE Project, presents Everyone in Action for Climate Change Adaptation, a series of community meetings on climate change adaptation and resilience. Here are the dates to remember. Starting at 5 p.m., Monday 9th September, Mount Craven Community Center, St. Patrick. Wednesday 11th September, Granville Secondary School, St. Andrew. Thursday, 12th September, St. John Anglican School, Guave for St. John and St. Mark. Monday, 16th September, The Canal, St. David. Tuesday, 17th September, Boca Secondary School, St. George. And on Friday, 20th September at 10 a.m., we'll be in Carriacou at the Mermaid Hotel. Let's talk climate change. Let's talk adaptation. Let's talk resilience. See you there.
future with Co-op Bank as we celebrate more than 50 years of partnership with Grenadians. Fund your summer plans with a new Visa credit card and get 5,000 bonus reward points on approval. Or you can get discounted interest rates with financing of up to $50,000 unsecured. With Co-op Bank, you have a future you can bank on. Apply today. Special terms and conditions apply.
Welcome home.
Coming up in sports, new feature for Star Malt Secondary School's football tournament.
The MTV Evening Sports is brought to you in association with Courts, bringing value home.
And now for this evening's sporting highlights.
With the sporting news, I'm Kishon Thomas. The media launch of the Star Mall Secondary Schools football tournament took place on Wednesday at the GFA conference room. Ministry of Sports and Education officials, football coaches and students were in attendance. Mr. Jake Rennie, senior police coach in the Ministry of Sports, gave an overview of the tournament and announced a new feature of the competition for this year.
This year we have the same three categories. The junior boys, that's the under 15, cannot be taken 15 in the year of the competition, should be born 2010 and up. We have the youth 21 boys and girls categories. We also have the Power 8 knockout that include 8 teams, the 4 finalists from each category, Zone 1 and Zone 2 in the senior boys. And this year we have come up with a new finals where you have the champs of champs. So that will be the winner of the knockout. Will play the winner of the league in a champ of champs.
Champ of Champs will mark the official opening of the tournament to be held this Friday at the Victoria Park in St. Andrew.
We're going to kick off the competition with the champ of champs. And we find it fit to play the champ of champ because of GFA and the U17 football that's going on now. Most of the players are in this tournament. And so we decided we're going to start with a champ of champ. It's something we want to bring in. It's an idea that the sponsor like. It's an idea that everyone like. And we got the champ of champ. We play at Victoria Park, Grenville, and Neutral Ground, where Boca Secondary School, they will come up against the McDonald College at 3 p.m.
Star Malt, which came on board as title sponsor last year, has pledged its commitment to sponsoring the tournament for many years to come and looks forward to the official start of the competition.
Over the past year, through the partnership with Star Malt, our community has grown and our passion for the game has only deepened. This tournament is not just about competition. It's about schools coming together, sharing moments of triumph and challenge, and forging bonds beyond the playing fields. To our players, you've trained hard, shown dedication, and displayed incredible spirit. As you step onto the field on Friday, remember that this tournament is a chance to showcase not just your skills, but your sportsmanship, teamwork, heart, and clean rivalry. To the coaches, staff, and supporters, your unwavering encouragement and belief in these athletes make the world of difference.
Grenada national triathlete Nina James and national coach Mac DeCall left on Sunday for a World Triathlon Development Training Camp in Tobago. 8 athletes and 6 coaches from 5 different countries are participating in the camp: Trinidad and Tobago, Bahamas, Aruba, Barbados, and Grenada. The camp culminates with the World Triathlon Regional Cup, which will be held on Saturday 14th in Tobago. Paradise FCI extends the lead by 3 points in the GFA Premier League after outplaying closest rival Hurricanes SC 3-0. The midweek match saw 2 goals in the first half, then 1 in the second, as Paradise FCI stomped their dominance away from home, which normally proves to be a challenge at Alston George Park. Hurricanes SC, which sits in second in the Premier League title race, could barely show off their usual home ground advantage. Paradise FCI, who is the defending champion, seems keen on retaining the title and the prize money of $100,000. Paradise FCI will play Queen's Park Rangers FC in their next match. Paradise is now leading with 24 points, followed by Queen's Park Rangers with 18. And that's the sports. I am Kishon Thomas.
That's the sports, the weather, and a recap of the headlines when we come back.
The MTV Evening Sports was brought to you in association with Quartz, bringing value home.
MTV Weather Report comes to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
Our future is promising. We are strong. Together, we are Grenada.
Good Thursday evening, viewers, once again with the nighttime weather forecast and meteorologist Wayne Williams. Mixed conditions again throughout the Eastern Caribbean, whereas there were some scattered and occasional showers over some of the islands, Trinidad, Grenada, St. Vincent and Barbados especially. The remainder of the Eastern Caribbean saw lovely sunshine. We do still have those systems, or some of them. One has dissipated. We do have the low pressure system in the Atlantic that is not going to affect us in any way. It is moving off to the north of the islands and weakening as it does so. And then tropical depression number 7 in the open Atlantic, it is forecasted to become a storm, but of course being in the wider open Atlantic, it is of no threat to Grenada, Carriacou or Petit Martinique. We can see the locations of these two systems. The first one, area AL94, has a 30% chance of development within 2 days, and similar conditions over the next week, a 30% chance of development. Tropical depression number 7, it is located, the center is located at around 17.8 north, 34.6 west, so that means it is already to the north of Grenada's latitude, which is 12 degrees. It is moving towards the west and northwest, which is going to take it over open waters, continuing to move off over the open Atlantic. It is moving at 18 miles per hour, and right now it has winds of around 35 miles per hour, so it has not intensified in any significant way within the last 24 hours. Residual cloudiness from early on today would bring 1 or 2 more showers over the islands, and we do have that weakening low pressure system here to the north of the islands. We can see some activity to the east of the right of the photo, that's to the far east of the islands, that's associated with that well ahead of and to the southwest of that depression. But right now we're not anticipating any major developments. Still some moisture, still some instability in the area, so 1 or 2 showers are still likely tonight. The forecast for Thursday night, scattered showers. These are expected to become fewer towards morning. Winds would be southeasterly between 5 and 15 miles per hour. Possible calm spells in and between. Minimum temperature 24. Medium to high chance of that the rain occurring, 70%. The moon rose early on at 1:42 this afternoon. It's going to set at 1:16 in the early morning, and those showers are expected to affect mostly the northern part of Grenada and into Carriacou. Tomorrow, Friday, expect some showers in the morning, then it is The weather is expected to improve into the afternoon. Southeasterly winds would continue between 10 and 22, so getting a little stronger on Friday. Moderate seas, 4 to 5 foot waves. Sunrise is 5:56. Sunset 6:08. It's going to be a bit warmer than today because we're going to see some more sunshine. 31 will feel like 37. Moderate UV index. Isolated and scattered showers for Port of Spain and Bridgetown respectively. Fair skies for Kingston. Afternoon showers in Miami, partly cloudy. New York, London, mostly sunny. There still is that medium to high chance of some showers on Saturday and Sunday with variable cloudy conditions after that, and then becoming fair by the middle of the week. So we keep our eyes to see how these systems would materialize and how they will materialize into the next week and of course for this weekend. That is it for me for Thursday night, folks. Have yourself a great night. Remember, you can join me again on Friday.
MTV Weather Report was brought to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
And now for a recap of the headlines. Minister calls for increased awareness and support for the mentally ill. Opposition MP attends roundtable on human rights. St. Andrew's woman wins over $600,000 in Blast Gaming. And in sports, new feature for Starmalt Secondary School's football tournament. On behalf of the news and the production departments, I am Troy Gill. Thanks for watching. Good night.
NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding Multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding Multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the Multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more or free plays. With Multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more with Multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Good evening, players, and welcome. It's time for the NLA's Daily Pick 3 with Multi-X draw for this evening, Thursday, the 12th of September, 2024. I'm Lexan Fletcher, your draw hostess for this evening, and I've got Ms. Makiba Bain standing in with me this evening. She's representing RS Own Company Limited Accountants and Advisors, and Ms. Bain is here to ensure the games are conducted in a fair and accountable manner. The game balls have not been tampered with and are within industry standards. And with the Pick 3 game, don't forget you can bet as little as $1 on inline, mix, and pair tickets and from $2 on backup tickets. All right, it's time to reveal tonight's winning numbers. It pays to play. Good luck to you. Now you check your tickets if you have them. Please stop. First ball up is 4. Second 5, final is 3. Time to recap. First up was 4, the second 5, and the final 3. Your winner, congratulations to you. And let's move on to reveal tonight's winning Multi-X ball for this round. Good luck to you. And the winning Multi-X ball is free play. That's FP Congrats once again to all our winners for this evening. Also to our 44 winners from the midday draw. Congrats to you as well. We had a total payout of $5,350. Congratulations once again. You stay tuned. We've got Playway with Multi-X coming up next. See you then.
If you don't add Multi-X to your Playway bets, then you're definitely missing out on bigger winnings. The NLA has added 7X to the Multi-X draws. Imagine playing your favorite Playway number or symbol for $10 with Multi-X added. Then, wow! 7X is drawn. You win bigger. Not just $240, but $240 multiplied by 7. Whoa! That's $1,680. 7X added for a limited time only. Add Multi-X to your Playway bets every day, 3 times per day, Monday to Saturday, for chances to win bigger. Not only free plays or winnings multiplied by 3 or 5, but winnings multiplied by 7 too. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, make your dreams come true.
The NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding Multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding Multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the Multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more, or free plays. With Multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more with Multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Welcome back. It's the evening draw for Playway with Multi-X for this evening, Thursday, the 12th of September, 2024. I've got Ms. Makiba Bain with me once again. She's representing RSO Company Limited accountants and advisors. With the Playway game, you can bet as little as $1 up to $10 or in increments on any number or dream symbol of your choice. And get to win 24 times the amount you bet. That's $24 for every dollar spent. Let's find out firstly what the winning Playway number will be for this evening. Value your dreams, win your way with Playway. Good luck to you. All right, and the winning Playway number is 24. That's 2424. Dream symbol is strong man. Congratulations if you are a winner. If you placed your bets also on Multi-X for this round, good luck to you. And the winning Multi-X ball is it's free play FP. Congrats once again, and also to all our midday winners. Congratulations to you as well. We had a total of 198 winners with a total payout of $11,160. Congratulations. We've got one more to go for this evening. Cash for draw is up next. We'll see you soon.
If you don't add Multi-X to your Playway bets, then you're definitely missing out on bigger winnings. The NLA has added 7X to the Multi-X draws. Imagine playing your favorite Playway number or symbol for $10 with Multi-X added. Then, wow! 7X is drawn. You win bigger. Not just $240, but $240 multiplied by 7. Whoa! That's $1,680. 7X added for a limited time only. Add Multi-X to your Playway bets every day, 3 times per day, Monday to Saturday, for chances to win bigger. Not only free plays or winnings multiplied by 3 or 5, but winnings multiplied by 7 too. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, make your dreams come true.
The National Lotteries Authority is a proud sponsor of many cultural activities within the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
My name is Anderson Matheson, also known as Leftist, and I'm a calypsonian and string band music player from Carrico. I support the games of the National Lottery Authority because culture benefits tremendously. Annually, the NLA supports the Carrico and Pitimatini Carnival, the Carrico String Band Music Festival, and all regattas, among other activities. When I play the game of the NLA, I can see where my money goes, and it's an investment into our culture.
Yes, Grenada, When you play the games of the NLA, you enable us to invest in the skills and talents of our people in the areas of sports, culture, and nation building.
Good evening and welcome back. This time for the daily cash flow draw for this evening, Thursday, the 12th of September, 2024. Ms. Makiba Bain is with me once again. She's here representing our Zone Company Limited accountants and advisors. And don't forget, when playing the cash flow game, you can bet as little as $1 on most of the bet types, with the exception of backup, in which case you bet $2. Hope you placed your bets. Let's find out what the winning numbers will be for this evening. It's more plays, bigger prizes. Good luck to you. And the first up is 9. Second 5. Third 5. And the final is 9. Let's do a quick recap. Double check your tickets. First up was 9. The second 5. Third 5, final 9. Congratulations if you're a winner this evening. And to our 9 winners from the midday draw, congrats to you as well at a total payout of $1,800. Congratulations to all our winners once again for this evening. And do continue to support sports culture and nation building. Have a good night.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
Bertrand Joseph Edwards, also known as Ploto of Grand Roy, St. John, died on Saturday, the 3rd of August, at the age of 59. He was the husband of Agnes Jeremiah Edwards, father of Kedel Edwards, son of Mary Billy, also known as Miss May, adoptive father of Jaron Romaine and Azariah Thomas, stepfather of Vivian and Tyron Jeremiah, brother of Mabel Marcel, Debbie, Dale, Egbert, and Alson Edwards, Bertie Mitchell, Kathleen Joseph, Catherine Peters, Lisa Neptune, Jean Kenwin, and Carlos Batiste, Brian, Jack, Paul Bell, Claude, and Clarence McEwen, nephew of Catherine Walker and James Edwards and family, uncle of many, brother-in-law of Peter Peters, Morris, Sherman, and Atlin, grandfather of many, including Candy Thomas and Brandon Mitchell, many other close relatives and friends, including members of the Mizpah Lodge St. John, Sunjets Football Club, the men's group of Christ the King, Father Hugh Logan, and parishioners of Christ the King, Concord and Grand Roy, League of St. Michael's, Nursing School graduating class of 1993, St. Patrick Health Team, community, mental, and social health workers, staff of Mount Gay Psychiatric Hospital, Ralph Cador, Barbara Williams, Oliver Charles, Adrian Grant, Mike Lewis, Edwin Paul and Boyo, Benedict Thomas and family, Grace Murray and family, Elaine Moses and family, the Forrester family of Grand Roy, Jennifer Roberts, the Edwards family of Mount Rich, friends and neighbors of Grand Roy, Mount Plaisir, and Marigot. The funeral service for the late Bertrand Joseph Edwards, also known as Ploto of Grand Roy, St. John, will take place on Monday the 16th of September at 12 noon at the Grand Roy Catholic Church, St. John. Interment will be at the Grand Roy Family Cemetery. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home.
Catherine Rose Williams, also known as Auntie Rose and Mommy Rose of Paraclete St. Andrew, died on Friday, August 30th, 2024 in Trinidad, at the age of 93. Left to cherish her memory are her children, Ossie Francis in the USA, William Francis in England, Kingsley and Michael Shai Francis in Grenada. 14 grandchildren, including Crystal and Christine in Trinidad, Nabika in Canada, Sabrina, Kelsey, Michaela, and Marva in Grenada. 20 great-grands. Numerous nieces and nephews. Many great-grandnieces and nephews. Other relatives and friends, including the Francis, Thomas, Cummings, Gibson, Nyack, Forrester, De Gale and De Bellet families of Paraclete, the Peters family of Carrier, the St. Louis and Thomas families of Moya, numerous relatives and friends of Paraclete, Blaise, Lafayette, Monthorn and surrounding villages, and in Trinidad, the USA and Canada. The funeral of the late Catherine Rose Williams, also known as Auntie Rose and Mommy Rose, of Paraclete St. Andrew, will take place on Tuesday, September 17th at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the St. Michael and All Angels Anglican Church Paraclete, and interment will be at the Grand Bras Cemetery. Transportation will be provided for persons attending the church service to and from the Grand Bras Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Cadet Emery Noel, also known as Felix, of Grand Anse Housing Scheme St. George, a retired employee of the St. George's University School of Medicine and a past member of IGA Taxi Association, died on Tuesday, 27th August 2024, at the age of 77. He is survived by his wife Irma. 5 children, Kim, Rutty, Tracy, Cindy Ann, and Jason. Siblings Claudette, Roy, and Gladys in the USA, Linton in Trinidad, Adrian Gabriel, Lee, Leon, Denise, Claudette, Allison, John, Ashby, and Lystra in Grenada. 7 grandchildren, Elijah, Leah, Leona, Keziah, Kiyomi, Livia, and Gemini. 2 sons-in-law, Dwayne and Eric. Many nieces, nephews, and cousins too numerous to mention. Many other friends and neighbors, including Unity Avenue Grand Anse Housing Scheme, the Hankey, Allard, and Nicholas families, members of the Church of Christ, Archibald Avenue, the Gabriel and Felix families of Markey, the Felix and Noel families of Cafe and Crowshoe St. Andrew, the Grand Anse Housing Scheme, and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Cadet Emery Noel, also known as Felix, of Grand Anse Housing Scheme St. George, will take place on Wednesday, September 18th at 2 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Church of Christ, Archibald Avenue, St. George, and interment will be at the Beaulieu Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Milton Francis, also known as Breaky, of Coast Guard St. Mark, passed away on Sunday, 25th August 2024, at the age of 69. He was the brother of Edris, Esther, Ed and Everest Noel and Vanessa Barry in the USA, Kenneth, Keith, Kaylon Noel, and Georgina Francis in Trinidad, Carol Noel, Jennifer, Mervyn, Stephen and Catherine Francis in Grenada, and Dessa Barry in Puerto Rico. Many nieces and nephews, including Lystra Penny, Juliet Thomas, Latonia Francis, Nazarene Lampley, Dr. Leslie Ann DuPont, and Derek Barry. Caretakers Alistair Gardner Thomas and Tracy Thomas. Other relatives and friends, including the Francis, James, and Barry families of Coast Guard, Diamond, Victoria, Shantimel, and Rosehill, the drummers and the boys at Gardner's Shop, Coast Guard, and friends and neighbors of Coast Guard and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Milton Francis, also known as Breaky, of Coast Guard St. Mark, will take place on Thursday, 19th September at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Melchizedek Spiritual Baptist Church, Coast Guard St. Mark, and interment will be at the Coast Guard Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Hensley Bihari, also known as Loy, of Diego P. St. Mark, passed away on Wednesday, 21st August 2024, at the age of 68. He was the father of Terry, Claudine, Floyd and Ronnie in the USA, Delon in Canada, Shalene, Devlin, Rafi and Joel in Grenada. Grandfather of Jordell, Derry, Avery, Derwayne, Ronaya, Runil, Lisel, Amara, Yazid, Javon, Dishon, Kyra, Cairo, Yakini and Zara. Close and dear friend of Joycelyn Henry. Brother of Lydia Bola, Ina Durakan, Iris and Florette Bihari in Grenada, Joan, Delbert and Joe Louis Bihari in the UK, and Roger Bihari in Trinidad. Father-in-law of 5, brother-in-law of 1, uncle and grand-uncle of many, nephew of Nathaniel Bihari in Trinidad and Evelyn Bihari in Grenada. Many cousins, other relatives and friends, including friends and neighbors of Diego Peace and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Hensley Bihari, also known as Loy, of Diego P. St. Mark, will take place on Thursday, September 19th at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Samaritan Seventh-day Adventist Church, and interment will be at the Marley Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Ryanson Bullen, also known as Henry or Naweb, of Laborie St. Paul St. George, who resided at Westerhall St. David, a former member of the former Grenada Defence Force and male nurse at the General and Mountgay Hospitals, passed away on Thursday, 29th August 2024, at the age of 70. Left to mourn are his children Randy Lewis, Ezra Budd, Beulah, Pearl, Robin and Harold Lewis, Joyce Rambasing, Gloria, Kester and Ronald Lewis, brothers Carlton Bullen, MacDonald Bullen and Frank Moore, sisters Glenna Jeremiah and Althea Henry, many grandchildren including Sherry Lane, Gaylan, Kevin, Theora, Rula, Dawn Marie and Sue Marie Lewis, brother-in-law Oscar Jeremiah, sisters-in-law Glenna Moore, Marilyn and Mary Bullen, nephews Daniel Swan, Stephen, Adrian, Carly and Kendall Cyrus, Absalom Henry, Randall Thomas, Marisha Jeremiah, Henry and Gabriel Moore, and Evelyn Bullen, nieces Marcia and Marcella Jeremiah, Casimir and Monier Bullen. Other relatives and friends including the Right Honourable Deacon Mitchell, Senator Adrian Thomas, Mary Sharp, John Charles, Fiona Klein, Kay John, Oliver Maynard, Mr. Fleming and the boys, Garvin Lett, Cuthbert McMeo, the Lewis family of Westerhall, the Bullen families of St. Paul's and Carriacou, the Henry families of Holderhill, Tempe and Upper Capitol, Nurse Andrew, Nurse Allison and the nursing staff of the Westerhall Medical Station, the Francis family of Westerhall, the principal and teachers of the Westerhall Secondary School, leaders of the St. David's branch of the National Democratic Congress, and the boys by the shop. The funeral of the late Ryanson Bullen, also known as Henry or Naweb, of Laborie St. Paul St. George, who resided at Westerhall St. David, will take place on Thursday, 19th September, with tributes beginning at 1:30 p.m. and service at 2 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the St. Paul's Anglican Church, St. Paul's, and entombment will be at the Mount Airy Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Cuthbert Stephen of Florida St. John, who resided at Mardi Gras St. George, passed away on Saturday, 24th August 2024, at the age of 56. He was the father of Carlin, Karine, Kadisha and Rosie, grandfather of Carter, Kyrie and Ethan, brother of Wayne Edwards, Jude Lewis and Trevor, Faye Mandawire and Nicole Stephen, uncle of many including Kevin, Kyle, Shane, Kendall, Wendy, Amanda, Mary, Corinne and Roxanne. Many cousins, other relatives and close friends including the Stephen, Edwards and Lewis families, and friends and neighbors of Florida St. John, Mardi Gras St. George, and surrounding areas. The funeral service for the late Cuthbert Stephen of Florida St. John, who resided at Mardi Gras St. George, will take place on Thursday, September 19th at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the St. Peter's Roman Catholic Church Grove, and entombment will be at the Douglaston Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Andrew Murrell, also known as Uncle, of Clogier St. John, who resided at Bylands and Marquis St. Andrew, died on Sunday, September 1st, 2024, at the age of 66. The funeral arrangements for the late Andrew Murrell, also known as Uncle, of Clogier St. John, who resided at Bylands and Marquis St. Andrew, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Oliver Isaac Williams, also known as O'Brien, of Lower Manjaloo St. George, passed away on Saturday, 7th September 2024, at the age of 79. The funeral arrangements for the late Oliver Isaac Williams, also known as O'Brien, of Lower Manjaloo St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Sharon Cecilia McQueen, also known as Tai, of Montfendu St. Patrick, passed away on Monday, 9th September 2024, at the age of 68. The funeral arrangements for the late Sharon Cecilia McQueen, also known as Tai, of Montfendu St. Patrick, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Jean St. Bernard of Café St. George died on Tuesday, September 10th, 2024, at the age of 89. The funeral arrangements for the late Jean St. Bernard of Café St. George will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home.
Marva Harford of Clogier St. John, who resided at Marquis St. Andrew, passed away on Thursday, the 5th of September, at the age of 64. Funeral arrangements for the late Marva Harford of Clogier St. John, who resided at Marquis St. Andrew, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home.
Florina Barry, also known as Miss Dean, of Coast Guard St. Mark, passed away on Tuesday, September 3rd, 2024, at the age of 89. The funeral arrangements for the late Florina Barry, also known as Miss Dean, of Coast Guard St. Mark, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Yvonne Carol Jones of Soubise St. Andrew passed away on Thursday, September 5th, 2024, at the age of 63. The funeral arrangements for the late Yvonne Carol Jones of Soubise St. Andrew will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Joseph Brown, also known as Funky and Rum Truck, of Gulf Course Grandon St. George, passed away on Sunday, September 8th, 2024, at the age of 62. The funeral arrangements for the late Joseph Brown, also known as Funky and Rum Truck, of Gulf Course Grandon St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Anne Bernadette Glean, also known as Sutter, of Croshoe St. Andrew, passed away on Thursday, September 5th, 2024, at the age of 79. The funeral arrangements for the late Anne Bernadette Glean, also known as Sutter, of Croshoe St. Andrew, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. George Elliott Theodore, also known as Mouth, of Carriacou, who resided at Laurelland St. David, passed away on Sunday, September 1st, 2024, at the age of 88. The funeral arrangements for the late Gregory Elliott Theodore, also known as Mouth, of Carriacou, who resided at Laurelland St. David, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Veronica Charles, also known as Miss Evo, of Close Rock, Westerhall St. David, passed away on Wednesday, 28th August 2024, at the age of 63. The funeral arrangements for the late Veronica Charles, also known as Miss Evo, of Close Rock, Westerhall, St. David, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Kellen Murrell, also known as Graspy, of New Hampshire, who resided at Snug Corner, St. George, died on Thursday, September 5th, 2024, at the age of 58. The funeral arrangements for the late Kellen Murrell, also known as Graspy, of New Hampshire, who resided at Snug Corner, St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Claudette Clark, also known as Margaret, of Grand Mall, St. George, passed away on Monday, 2nd September 2024, at the age of 62. The funeral arrangements for the late Claudette Clark, also known as Margaret, of Grand Mall, St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Cossil Anastasia Harford, also known as Mom, of Happy Hill, St. George, who resided at Grand Bra, St. Andrew, passed away on Wednesday, 28th August 2024, at the age of 90. The funeral arrangements for the late Cossil Anastasia Harford, also known as Mom, of Happy Hill, St. George, who resided at Grand Bra, St. Andrew, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Margot Dubois, also known as Pam, of True St. George, died on August 10th, 2024, at the age of 75. The funeral arrangements for the late Margot Dubois, also known as Pam, of True St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home.
Agatha Alexis, also known as Tanker, of Florida Grove, St. John, passed away on Sunday, the 1st of September, at the age of 92. The funeral service for the late Agatha Alexis, also known as Tanker, of Florida Grove, St. John, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment. As you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest, visit or call Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
Emery Charles Stewart, also known as Carbon and 1010, of Mount Airy, St. George, a well-known taxi and bus driver, died on Tuesday, September 3rd, 2024, at the age of 80. Left to mourn are his children Chanel and Crixel Stewart, Colin MacDonald and Gary Clark, grandchildren Miles Stewart, Jada Harry, Kyle Lewis, Dallin and Colleen MacDonald, and Irie Rames Clark, sister Telma Robinson, brother Lawrence Stewart, sisters-in-law Mildred Cruikshank, Jean Peterkin, Amiron William Stewart, Shirley Rames, Anselk Evans, Dorothy Stewart, and Magdalene John, brother-in-law Johnson Akong. Many nieces and nephews, including Donald, Earl, James, Cuthbert, Avis, Charlene, Annette, Cecil, Curtis, Tessa, Adaha, Anthony, Velma, Janice, Bernard, Gary, and Tonya. Other close family members Jacqueline, Jeffrey, and Justine Bayer, Zinzi and Zayden Robinson, and Joan Charles. his caregiver Bernadette Horsford, godson Kennard Batiste. Many other relatives and close friends, including Jefferson Goddard, Thaddeus Charles, Dr. Francis Martin, Claron O'Neill, Tonya Hyacinth, Althea Amede, Sheila Alexander, Edmund Smith, Dr. Francis Alexis, Michael Scott, Leo Austin, Avis Daniel, Allison and Kester Knight, and Daniel Lewis. Many close neighbors, including June Alexander and family, Judy Benoit and family, Carla Latouche and family, Pastor Joachim Phillip and family, Steve Shadell and family, the Noel Latouche, Bourne, and Pascal families. Many other family and friends, including the Stewart, Scott, Jeremiah, St. Bernard, and Jones families of St. Paul's and surrounding areas in the USA, the United Kingdom, Canada, and Trinidad. Members of the Hotel Taxi Association, many bus drivers throughout Grenada, the staff and shareholders of commercial transport enterprise CTEC. The funeral service for the late Emery Charles Stewart, also known as Carbon and 1010, of Mount Airy St. George, will take place on Tuesday, September 17th at 12 noon. Funeral service will be held at the Our Lady of the Rosary Roxborough Catholic Church, St. Paul's. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home.
The management and staff of MTV extend deepest condolences to those of you whose loved ones have passed on. Thank you for watching.
Death and dying are the inevitable events and realities of life. The passing of a friend or loved one often brings with it the feelings of sadness, grief, and pain. There is always the period of sorrow and mourning for those who experience such loss. Brothers and sisters, particularly in this time and season of how you feel and what you may be thinking as a result of the passing of your loved one, there is a source and means of comfort that you can tap into. That source and means of comfort is God and His Word that speaks specifically and directly to our situation. Hear the word to you today. He says, "Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted." What I believe He is saying through this verse to you and everyone that is now experiencing some measure of grief or sorrow, and what I also believe is implied in that which He says, are the following. Mourning is an understandable, normal, and real expression of your emotions. Mourning presents the opportunity for us to experience the comfort of family, friends, and loved ones. Mourning identifies us with each other in our humanity and morality. Mourning will not last forever.